Okay, so in my spirit today, they want me to tell y'all about um the hotel chains, I guess is what you call them. So when I was leaving Washington State, after we got wrongfully evicted, okay, I might just spilled some skin off of there, but anyway, when I was leaving Washington State after the wrongful eviction, all right, I was booking my rooms through some apps so that I could save some money, okay, while I was everywhere that we stayed on the way out, okay. And the apps that I was using, I was booking through Wyndham hotels, okay. I was booking through Choice hotels, and I was booking through Airbnb. All right. Now, mind you, we stayed for, I know about, because I was in Washington State. We was in Washington State for, I don't know, about 2 weeks before we actually started coming towards North Carolina. Like I said, I didn't want to come home. And then two, because of everything that was happening, like the Lexus, I left at the hotel at the Days Inn in Copperland, and I mean not Copperland, I'm talking Copper, in Airway Heights. Okay, I left that one there. After I bought the GMC Acadia, the 2009 GMC Acadia from J Stout Auction. J Stout Auction has something to do with it too. Okay, so they rigged that vehicle up. It only worked for 3 days. It ended up breaking down on me at the hotel in Moses Lake, Washington. I can't remember the name of that hotel, but it's right there, like beside the Hardys. I can't remember the name of it. I think it was a little Quinta or some shit like that. But I know the hotel when I see it, and I think the truck is still there. But ended up leaving the GMC Acadia it broke down at the hotel, so I left that one there. All right. And then I had to, that's when I went and bought the truck that I got now, which is the Tahoe. And I got that one from Best Way Auto. Like I said, if y'all want to get some more information, because some of this stuff I've done reviews and give y'all some more information on them. Dasha Ray Williams reviews on YouTube, and Dasha Speaks Racism on YouTube. Some of this stuff I have up there, and I go into more detail about it. But right now, I'm just running through and just trying to make sure that I get everybody that has participated in this organized crime against me and my family in here, because I know they're under investigation. And I want to make sure that everybody gets the time that they deserve for participating. Okay, so Wyndham Hotels, Choice Hotels, and Airbnb. All right. I did share a story about the hotel in, I think it was Goldendale, Washington, where the staff put me in a room where they had it set up for someone to come in and assassinate me and my kids. I got that video up already. Okay, but I'm coming on here to tell y'all. Okay, so like up until a few weeks ago, okay, my stay history was still in Wyndham Hotels app, Choice Hotels app, and the Airbnb app. Like, all of my stay history was still there. Okay, and if y'all are familiar with those apps, that stuff, it never, like, it doesn't go away. It's not something that goes away. If you stayed somewhere 5 years ago, it's going to be in the app. Okay, so all this stuff was going down in 2023, early 2023. And up until I started actually speaking up and speaking out about my story, my stay history was in there. Now, I went in there a few times earlier this year and actually seen my stay history. So when I seen it, I was like, all right, it's going to be in here. I don't have to worry about, writing it down. All right. But then I go in there after, like a week or two after I start actually speaking up and speaking out. And all of my stay history in the Wyndham Hotels app has magically disappeared. So whoever has organized this crime against me, whoever was ordering hits on me, they are trying to cover it up. Okay, but the dummies, they so goddamn dumb. I still got the confirmation emails from everywhere that I stayed. Okay, and then two, I do want to disclose that they have paid somebody to try to hack into my email. They've been trying to get access to my email since like the beginning of this year. Like, I've literally caught them. Like, I've had to change my password a few times. You know, one time I was changing my password and then they was trying to go in there and change it before I could change it. So, you know, it's been real rough. But now I got it to a password to where the only person that know it is me. I don't have it written down anywhere or anything like that. But Wyndham Hotels, they've paid somebody in the Wyndham Hotels network to completely erase my stay history. All right, this is how you know that they're guilty, because they're trying to erase what they've done. But you dumbass motherfuckers, I got the confirmation emails from everywhere that I stayed, you stupid bitches. Okay, and then Choice Hotels, they've paid someone in the Choice Hotels network to erase my complete stay history is gone out of that one too. All right, you dummies, I still got confirmation emails. All right, and then with the Airbnb, there's only one stay history, or two. There's only like two stay histories, two or three two I think it is, that are missing out of the Airbnb. And both of these stay histories, one of them I remember, like if I get back in Spokane, I remember the house that I was staying in. All right, and I remember you know, being gang stalked while I was over there in that area. There's another stay history where it was somebody's house that they were renting out, and the dude, he was like Asian. It was him, his wife, and his son, but he was attempting to assassinate me and my kids that night because he was setting it up while we were there. Because on the app, in the Airbnb app, he made it seem like it was just, he didn't say nothing about it being in their house. So when we got there, it was like the bottom of the basement of their house. They had like a whole area down there. All right, we stayed for like a few hours, but then my intuition was like, leave, because I seen him like the part from his house to the bottom part, that they didn't have no door. Like, there was no privacy. His little son came in there and was, you know, invading on our privacy. We were just real uncomfortable. And then I caught the play. He was setting up to come in there and assassinate us that night. So we just left. All right. I submitted complaints to Airbnb. I'm going to check my email to see if I have confirmation of that stay in my email, which I should have it, because like I said, they've been trying to get access to my Google, because they want to try to cut off my my YouTube. You know, they really want to just shut me the fuck up and get me off of Dr. Divine Roots Tarot, which is where a lot of secrets are being revealed about the things that these people have done against me. Okay, I can't help what come out on my table when I start pulling them cards, and they know that I'm really connected because everything that I speak is truth. Like, my readings are 100% accurate, always. Okay, but I'm going to check in my email at some point and see if I have like the address for that stay at that dude's house, because he was an assassin too. All right, he was a hired assassin. But since I've started speaking out and telling my story, all right, the people that have organized these crimes against me have now, they're going and trying to erase the records of what they have done. They're trying to erase the paper trail. But God said, no, bitch, y'all going to jail. Okay, so Wyndham Hotels, somebody in the Wyndham Hotels network, somebody in the Choice Hotels network, and somebody in the Airbnb network has went through and completely, Wyndham Hotels and Choice Hotels have completely erased my history. All right, but I do still have confirmation emails of where I stayed at. And then the Airbnb, they only erased the two in Washington State. They left the ones from North Carolina. Okay, But they wanted to make sure that they got rid of the ones from Washington State, because like I said, they trying to cover up what they did. But ain't no covering up, bitch. They been listening to y'all for over 3 years now, listening to y'all conversations. So even if y'all do go and, you know, try to, like y'all have already done, try to erase the shit that y'all motherfucking been doing, your phones have been tapped, you dummies. They've already heard your conversations. They already know that they've confirmed that you have destroyed evidence. They've heard y'all say that. They've heard y'all talk to all these gang stalkers. They heard y'all talk to everybody in y'all network. They got names. They got locations. Okay, y'all have been being watched. This shit will hit the news. Y'all mark my words, because it's going to hit the news. This case is going to be on the news. We are taking these motherfuckers down. Okay? And that's what was on my heart to come tell y'all about today. I also got to come, because it just hit my spirit this morning. There were a couple jobs that my daughter applied to, where they started giving her the runaround to, discriminating against her and doing her the same way that they did me. Okay? And then just recently, I just told her just to stop applying. But I got to go through her phone and get all that evidence out of there. But I still got quite a few places that I got to go through to tell y'all about, against me particularly. But they have committed organized crime against my daughter and my son. Okay? So I'm going to come and I'm going to tell y'all about all that. But they had it on my heart to go ahead and get it out about the Wyndham Hotels Network, the Choice Hotels Network, and the Airbnb. See, I got a list. I got a list that they got me going down. And as the downloads come, you know, as they remind me of the experiences, I'll go in and find out the dates, and I'm gonna give y'all as much detail as I can for y'all to go investigate.